want to buy a new car? Of course we want. Most fresh graduates will look for a new car after getting a job. But do you guys know how the car financing process takes place in the Islamic bank? Let us just take one of the Islamic financial institution in Malaysia. Like we choose Affin Islamic Bank as an example. First of all, we need to know hire purchase. What is it? Hire purchase transaction is hired coupled with an option to buy, provided that all conditions are fulfilled until the end of the hiring contract. In Islamic hire purchase product, there are a lot of products used. There are banks that use in the Aitab product, BBA product, and Affin Islamic Bank use Aitab as a product in the content hire purchase financing. Alright, let's see what is Aitab mean. Aitab mean is Al-Ijara Summa Al-Bay. Aitab refers to contract which is Ijara and buy contract. Ijara refers to rental and buy means buy and sell. How can rental and sale be able to buy a car? Okay, like it will happen under a first contract using a rental agreement between customer and bank. Upon expiry of the lease period, the hire may enter into a second contract to purchase the goods from the bank. Still don't understand? Let's see example of the situation.
Hi guys, now I will give the one example. Let's begin the story of Yusuf. Yusuf is a junior executive and he plans to buy a new car. Now, he will buy a car but he doesn't have any cash money to pay a lump sum. But then the only option to do is by using any car loan to get a new car. But he remembered that Allah has permitted trade and forbidden interest. When Yusuf know there is non-interest based financing, then he approached to the Affin Islamic Bank to find out is there any possibility to own a new car by paying in installment. The bank officer tell him, okay, we use Ijara contract in a car financing. It means that it will use the lease contract. So how does this transaction works?
First, Yusuf identified the car that he wanted to buy and made an agreement with Affin Islamic Bank for financing because Yusuf wanted to pay by installment. Under the Ijara contract, Yusuf hires the car from the bank at an agreed rental over a specific period within the hiring period. The hirer signs the leasing contract for the car from the bank at agreed price. During the period of the agreement, the bank owns the vehicle. Yusuf pays the rental by installment on monthly basis until upon settlement, the hire rentals the sale contract will be executed, thus transferring the ownership from the car from the bank to the Yusuf.
Okay, I will explain the differences between conventional hire purchase and Islamic hire purchase. First, in regard of the terms, in conventional it is called as a loan. On the other hand, Islamic is applying risk-sharing concept so-called financing. Other differences such as applying interest rate is for conventional, profit rate for Islamic. Simply put, determination of interest made at the time of contract with assumption it will be profitable. While for Islamic, it is based on risk-sharing ratio based on profitability. While for late payment, conventional will impose late payment interest while Islamic only impose the charge. Next, eligible customer. For conventional hire purchase, it is only required a good credit rating for those who intend to make the loan. But not in Islamic, it also required a person who is not involved in immoral activities against Sharia. In addition, the contract used for conventional is only using one standard contract, but in Islamic it involves of two different akad sequential contracts. Alright, as I mentioned earlier, conventional applying interest rate. The floating or variable interest rate is based on annual rate and decided upfront. And it is contradictory with Islamic. It is based on market value. And the best part, Islamic hire purchase, the owner only bears basic and structural maintenance. Yet for conventional, the owner bears all the cost of maintenance. So, make the right choice.